In the winter of 1803, the quiet streets of Hammersmith, a small village on the outskirts of London, were gripped by fear. People whispered of a ghost, a tall, pale figure draped in white, haunting the narrow lanes after dark. It was said to glide silently through the fog, its hollow eyes glowing faintly like dying embers. For weeks, the ghost terrified the villagers. Coachmen refused to drive at night. Workers took long detours to avoid the cemetery. Some claimed the spirit was that of a man who had taken his own life and could not rest. Others swore it was the devil himself, wandering the earth. One bitterly cold night in January 1804, a man named Thomas Millwood, a bricklayer, walked home after visiting his parents. He wore his white work clothes, linen trousers, a white flannel shirt, and a white apron. As he passed the cemetery gate, a watchman named Francis Smith emerged from the shadows, his musket loaded and his nerves frayed. Smith had joined the local patrol to catch the so-called ghost. The village was tired of living in terror, and Smith was determined to prove his courage. When he saw Millwood's pale figure under the moonlight, he froze. His heart pounded as every rumor he'd heard echoed in his mind. Without a second thought, he raised his musket and shouted, "Who goes there?" There was no answer, only the rustling of the wind. Panic surged through him. He pulled the trigger. The shot rang out through the still night. Millwood fell instantly, lifeless, the white of his clothes now stained red. When the truth spread, Hammersmith was thrown into chaos. The ghost had never existed, only fear and superstition. Smith was arrested for murder. His trial became one of the strangest in English history. The court debated a haunting question. Could a man be guilty if he truly believed he was shooting a ghost? In the end, Francis Smith was found guilty of manslaughter. The judge sentenced him to death, but the king later reduced it to a year of hard labor. The case became a legend, a chilling reminder of how fear can twist reality and turn ordinary men into monsters. To this day, some claim that on foggy London nights, a white figure still wanders the old Hammersmith churchyard, not the ghost of the suicide, but the restless spirit of Thomas Millwood, still searching for justice.